ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
It's big time letdown Spider-Man. Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another DC Collectibles action figure review on the new Batman Adventures Two-Face figure. If you're trying to pick this up, you can get it at big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below. Now, I've actually had this figure for a while now and just have not had a chance to open it, and I'm rearranging my Batman display over in the dork room, so I was like, oh wait, I gotta open this figure. I've been meaning to open it, meant to review it a long time ago, but you know, things came up and I hadn't reviewed it until now, so there it is. Looking really cool with all these accessories over here. Not much going on the back at all, so let's get to it and finally crack this thing open. So here's Two-Face out of the packaging, and a pretty cool looking figure, especially design wise and the aesthetics. I really like the aesthetics for this figure. The articulation is a bit weird. You have to remember that this is part of that first wave of animated series DC Collectibles where the plastic was really brittle, so I definitely used a hairdryer on this guy before I started moving the joints around. This guy does have a lot of accessories, so let's first take a look at those, and then we'll take a closer look at Harvey. Now we get the same kind of display stand as we'd gotten with the other figures. You can see these three turnaround images right there, and then you have this clip where it could slide forward and back over here. You can shift this piece up and down, and you do get figure clamping action right here. So we get all these accessories over here. We get these 6 interchangeable hands. You get a pair of fisted hands. You get these gun holding hands over here, and then you get this relaxed palm hand over here. But this side has a coin in it, which is awesome. Kind of wish this one had a coin too, but oh well, it's still alright. He has these 2 guns. He has his handgun right here, and he has his Tommy gun, which is my favorite accessory out of all of these. You have the gas mask right there, and then he has these 2 canisters right over here for his gas bomb, and then you have the bag which he carries these canisters in. You could open that up. You could place these canisters right inside there. It's not closing that way. Okay, there we go. That's the way it's supposed to be. Yeah. And interchanging these hands is very easy. They pop on and off very nicely, and then you can get him holding the gun very easily as well. You already saw him holding that one. Let's see, let's get him holding this gun right here. So yeah, that looks pretty solid. And I forgot to mention he also comes with this little watch right here. I think that's for the bomb. I'm not sure, but you could fit that into his gun holding hand too. And then let's see how he does holding this bag too. And yep, yeah, he can hold that. This mask fits perfectly on Two-Face's face right there, so that's pretty cool. Doesn't come off easily. Shake it. And here's a closer look at Big Bad Harv, and I think the sculpt on this is just too awesome, man. I'm really liking how both of these faces look on here. I like the Harvey Dent. Look how clean that is. Wow, I really dig that a lot. On the back over here, you can see a little bit of the black bleeding right over there, but not a big deal. And I guess there's some flesh tone coming behind the ear on the back of the hair. I'm just noticing those subtle details right now, but I love the little lumps sculpted on here. This looks great. Now I gotta say, for the most part, I think the paint apps came out very clean on this guy. Just tiny, minor black bleeding, but for the most part, I mean, look at that tie. That is super clean. You do get a little bit of weirdness coming on right here on this joint. It looks like there's some paint chipping going on right there. And then again, tiny little bit of black paint right over the Two-Face crotch. And then, oh my god, I just had a thought. Like, does one side of his Wengus look like that, and the other side of the Wengus look like, okay, that's too much info. But anyway, there's his feet and everything. Tiny feet where he cannot really stand too well on his own, but this base is here for a reason. And again, you can see a little bit of the paint coming off right on that joint right there, but really, I think this is a pretty solid looking piece. Looking at the back of it over here, and I like how his jacket is actually made kind of out of a softer material, so it is layered here. It's tricky to see, but yeah, the jacket is on top of another piece of plastic. Now the articulation on this figure is a little bit on the weak side, but to be expected. You can move his head up a little bit, and I think that's pretty good. You can get him to look down some, and you can rotate the head side to side, and you get some neck pivot in there. The shoulders move outward. You can rotate them forward. He bends at the elbow, not quite 90 degrees at all, actually. He rotates at the elbow over here, and he has wrist swivel. I really wish he had a wrist hinge over here. That way he would be able to use both handles on this Tommy gun, but as for now, he can just hold this with one hand without putting the other hand around this piece right here, which is a little bit of a bummer. He does have a waist swivel, and he has these hip joints that move out pretty far, and you can get him to kick forward and move back some. No swivel at all until you get to the ankle. The knee bends almost 90 degrees, and then you get the swivel right here at the ankle, and that's it. Now Two-Face stands at about 6.5 inches tall, and as you can see, you can get him standing without that display stand, but it is a little tricky. Then here's Two-Face next to my animated series Joker and animated series Catwoman. Look how small Two-Face's feet are compared to Joker's over here. Here's Two-Face next to Batman and Robin, and here he is next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Now I'm very happy that DC DC Collectibles has improved their plastic quality with their newer figures, so we're not seeing brittle plastic like this anymore. The thigh cut issue is my biggest problem with these figures, or this one and the Joker. Neither of them have thigh cuts, and I think those figures really need them. Anyway, I hope you guys liked my video. If you did, please hit the subscribe button. Click on one of these boxes over here for more Shart in your face. And go ahead and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I get a lot of questions in the comments that could be easily answered if you just followed me on the Instagram or Twitter and Facebook. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
That's crispy.
Two-Face has blue ball.